What up, Long Beach? Welcome back to your home for everything local sports. It's JJ. This highlight video is brought to you by the fine folks down at Naples Rib Company. All of our softball coverage is sponsored by Long Beach City Councilwoman Megan Kerr. All of our Millikan athletics coverage is sponsored by Curtis Boyer, and our Poly athletics coverage is sponsored by Juju Smith-Schuster and the Juju Foundation, as well as Jayon Brown and Playfair Sports Management. The second massive Moore League softball game of the week is Wednesday at Joe Rogers, where Long Beach Poly is hosting Millikan. Rams got a little bounce in their step after a dramatic and emotional walk-off win against Lakewood on Monday, so they're first in the league, and the Jackrabbits are coming in with eyes on some payback and an upset after a first-round loss to Millikan and Lakewood. They're sending senior Nyla Springer to the circle. Millikan countering with Victoria Byram back in the circle for the Rams after missing Monday's game. Story of this day was a very big strike zone, and like Forrest Gump, that's all I'm going to say about that. Let's get this tit-for-tat game going. Ricky, don't lose my number. Erica Estrada takes advantage of a ball booted in left field, and the senior ends up in scoring position, but Springer bears down and gets two more strikeouts to take advantage of that big zone I mentioned. She strikes out the side to start the game. Quite the feat against that Rams lineup. Like I said, it is a match game. Millikan put a runner in scoring position. Poly gonna match that. With this, sisters Ho Ching leading off with a pair of knocks and the extra bases as it rattles around in the outfield. But just like Springer, Byram gonna get out of the early jam thanks to a strikeout and a weak ground out. Vic looking like she was right back to her old self in the circle. Sometimes that place can be a sanctuary. Millikan trying to get going in the top of the third. Emily Hanif with a 2-out single. Estrada up there next, and Hanif is going to try to swipe the bag, but Janelle Morris has other ideas. Got her! Freshman catcher introduce him to the cannon. Rams got a pretty good catcher of their own. Jocelyn Owen needs to check the fence only once and fearlessly makes the play. She made a similar play in the game against Lakewood. We go back to the bottom of the third. It's Ho Ching leading off with a single through the left side, one of her 2 hits in the game. Just like Hanif, she's trying to move into scoring position, but she's successful as she steals the bag. Now, I don't care too much for money, but Imani will drive in runs. Imani Lamb-Sam with the RBI, and cha-ching. Ho Ching never considered stopping as she comes around to put Poly up 1-0. Rams retort? Oh, Madison. Millikan got the right one if they want to go a long way. Shorty Wright drills that into the gap. She's on her horse coming around for a triple that really woke up the Millikan dugout. Another member of this decorated senior class. Robin Garcia then wasting no time bringing Wright into score to tie the game. Garcia played the role of hero in the walk-off win on Monday. Delivers in a big spot here again. Little pop in the clutch. We're tied 1-1. Bottom of the fifth brings a 2-out rally for the Rabbits thanks to a pair of batters hit, and that's going to load the bases. Nervy moments here. Also, emotions running high. Millikan coach Michelle Lear had an issue with a new ball in play. Poly's coach Elizabeth Sanchez-Martin wants clarification. There's confusion. Hint of a confrontation. Cooler heads would prevail. These coaches lead from the front, that's for sure, and they don't back down. Performance reflect leadership. Back to the action. Byram back to business on a full count pitch. She induces the fly out that ends the threat. She scattered 7 hits over 6 innings and struck out 6. Deuce is loose for Millikan in the 6th as Estrada gets on her bike and swipes second. Close play, but a very good call. But just like Byram, Springer is out of the jam. One of her 6 Ks there. She tossed 7 innings while giving up 5 hits, not walking a batter. Bottom of the 6th, Springer out there helping herself with a single the other way. The go-ahead run going to be in scoring position, and after a fielder's choice, it ends up being pinch runner Nina Fife, friend of the pod. Poly has got who they want up there. It's Ho Ching, it's a chopper, and it's off the glove. Sixer is gonna come home, living the high fife, putting Poly up 2-1, and that's got to be one of the most important runs of this Moore League season because Millikan trying to tie it in the 7th, but big shouts to Springer, the Poly defense for limiting the Rams to just a handful of hits and getting an upset win here. 2-1 is your final, and the race for this Moore League title is on with Millikan and Lakewood tied at the top and these Jackrabbits right behind them. You want more Moore League softball? You keep it right here. This is the 562.org.